The Easter season can be described as the most important observance on the Christian calendar. It is the time when Christians, irrespective of denomination, reflect on the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Traditionally, scores of persons would spend their Easter weekend commencing on Holy Thursday until Easter Sunday, congregating in their various churches to celebrate a moment of triumph for those who acknowledge Jesus as their Lord and Savior. However, with the unexpected arrival of the COVID-19 pandemic, most of the usual religious observances saw a muted modality in 2020. Just weeks prior to the Easter observance last year, Ghana recorded its index case, and with churches only allowed to conduct services at 10% capacity, churches were forced to use the online platforms to host its traditional Good Friday and Easter Sunday services. Fast forward to 2021. With the incremental reopening of the economy amid the optimism of the ongoing COVID-19 vaccination rollout, churches are now allowed to operate at a 40% capacity with strict sanitization and social distancing guidelines in place. A telephone interview with Bishop Francis Aline of the Brigham Cathedral revealed that while the turnout at some of the church's services are smaller than usual, they are expecting a large turnout for their Good Friday service.
So we are expecting fewer people than usual. The only day that we are expecting the numbers to be more than the capacity of the cathedral would be tomorrow, Good Friday.
To accommodate the expected crowd, the bishop conveyed that tents will be placed in the church compound and persons will also have the option of participating via the live stream. He noted that one of the main aspects of the Good Friday service that will be changed this year is the veneration of the cross.
Traditionally, the way of venerating the cross, each person would come and either touch or kiss the cross. That will not be allowed at all. So this year, by way of a variation, we will simply put the cross where it's visible and just have silent adoration.
2 services will be held on Good Friday, and the visual service, which is usually held on Easter Saturday, will be conducted at an earlier time at 6 p.m. this year to adhere to COVID-19 curfew. Meanwhile, the First Assembly of God Church in Wortmanville will be seizing the opportunity to host physical services this year. Pastor Wilbert Lee is adamant that there will be a high service turnout this Easter weekend, especially at the Good Friday service. Persons who cannot be accommodated in the building will be able to view the live stream of the service on the church lawns. However, there will be a change in the dissemination of this year's communion.
What we have done this year, we've been asking followers and members to stop by at the church office so that they can collect the prepackaged communion emblem, which is the bread and the wine.
Easter is a Christian holiday that celebrates the belief in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. In the New Testament of the Bible, the event is said to have occurred 3 days after Jesus was crucified by the Romans and died in roughly 30 AD. Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday are among the most important observances during the Easter season. On Easter Monday, it is traditional for persons to fly kites as a representation of the ascension of Jesus Christ. However, this year, the COVID-19 task force is advising persons to observe the Easter holiday celebration in their homes. Reporting for the AGP Nightly News, Kendell Richmond.